So let's get started. All jokes are over. No, don't make any sound. Anything that gets me distracted is a crime, not a mistake.
Crime.
Yeah. Because we are here, everybody is here to learn. If any of you are wasting even 1 minute, you are wasting everybody's 1 minute. Your time might be useless. You're okay to waste it, but don't waste others' time. Okay? Alright. So let's get started. So in yesterday's class, what did we learn? We talked normal, take a deep breath. Aram. Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
There will be data representation.
Data representation. Hello, Sanvi G. We have both the Sanvis together after a short break. In the previous classes, Sanvi G was there, Sanvi B was missing. Today we have Sanvi B and G both. All right. Hey Noah. Lonaita. Okay. Roniket. All right. So let's get started. So we were talking about the topic data representation. And Nihit, no flipping pages, no sharpening of the pencils. Everybody. No flipping slippers also, which creates sound. So we were talking about data representation. Nihit, pay attention to that. So data representation, as we briefly talked about, is nothing but where you look at some raw data. My age, Mishika's age, Aniket's age, Yuk's age, Rudraksh's age, Virat's age, Nihit's age, Sanvi's age, and so on. All this that you see here is called unstructured data. Okay? Anika's age I missed, but what I'm saying is, it's unstructured data. Guys, Rudraksh and Yuk, take your hands out of your mouth first.
Me? Oh.
Guys, it is not acceptable. I will, if I see you guys making mistakes again, I'll just make sure that you guys are not even allowed to ask a question or even raise your hand for one class. Because I get blood pressure when I have to tell you the same thing 100 times in 1 hour. I'll simply not allow the kids to even ask questions or to answer anything for that class if you see make mistakes, okay? And don't make mistakes and don't make friends in the class. You're only here for doing math. You will anyways not understand. I mean, you have taken for granted, right? Anyways, coming back to this one. So we talked about all these numbers you see. Let's say these are the age of people we are talking about. And just by looking at the data, it doesn't give you any sense, doesn't give you any idea. So this is called data or information, but it is unstructured, unorganized. Yeah. Now, if we try organizing this and put that in a table, saying okay, age, number of people. I'm saying 6 to 8 years, 9 to 11 years, more than 11 years. Now you look at 6 to 8 years. Let's see whatever data I had here. 6 to 8 years.
Only
Only one. 9 to 11 years. This. 4.
You missed one.
5. Okay. More than 11 years. 1, 2, 2. Now looking at this data versus looking at this data. Looking at this information versus looking at this information. There's a difference. We took this information, we organized that. We did some categorization or grouping. This is called structured data or organized data or organized information. Is that part clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, we try to plot it to make it more beautiful. Beautifying the content, making it more presentable. What do you mean by beautiful or good looking? It's about, no, hands down, that's not a question. When you say something is beautiful or good looking, it simply is more presentable. That's what it is all about. Okay, it's not about applying half a kilo of what you call any fairness cream or half a pound of applying perfume. No, it's not about beautification. Beautification is about making something more presentable. Yeah, is that okay?
Yes, sir.
I know all the kids, the girl kids would not agree to it. When you guys grow up, you have a different definition, but we will not go in that direction. Okay, we'll only talk about basic understanding of beautification or representation. Let's not use the word beautification. That might get some kids distracted a little bit. So here, when you look at this data, this is unorganized or unstructured data. We structured it or organized it. It's easy to read now. Anika, are you with me, beta? Yeah? Are you able to follow me, beta, so far? Anika, Ahana, everybody? Mishika? Okay, alright. Yes, Sanvi. G.
If you have a list of numbers or something, you're turning that unorganized data into organized data.
Yes, this is organized data. Unorganized, organized, now, and we are going to make it more presentable. Unorganized, organized, and presentable. Now we are presenting the data in the form of a bar. Let's say this is 2, this is 4, this is 6, this is 8 on this axis. And here I'm saying, okay, 6 to 8 years, 6 to 8 years, 1. Okay, so this is 6 to 8 years. This is a bar for 6 to 8 years. Now 9 to 11 years is 5, so it's this tall. Right. Don't bother for things that is not relevant to you. Anika got late. She has to fix some problem. She will watch the video, catch up on what she missed. It's not a problem for everybody to bother about, right? Yeah, right, Anika? Why everybody is thinking about why Anika is late? None of anybody's business. Focus on what you have to learn here. Okay? Yuk, is my neighbor teaching you something or I'm teaching you something? Why are you looking at the road? Here. On the board. Your attention should be on the board. Your attention should be on the board. Everybody's attention. Nihet, you too. Everybody has to look at the board so that it makes some sense to you. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then why road? Now, so this is 6 to 8 years, one child, this age group. This is 9 to 11 years. This bar is for 9 to 11 years. Now, more than 11 years. Let's say there is a bar here for 9 to 11 years. Sorry, more than 11 years. Greater than 11 years. So just by looking at this one, see, this information, I'll come to you, Sanu. Just let me complete the sentence, I'll come to you. So looking at this information, it was a lot of information, but nothing conclusive coming out of it. Did some grouping to make it more readable, and then put that in the graph to make it more presentable. Unstructured, unorganized to organized to presentable. This is the whole journey of data representation. Yes, Sanvi, you were saying something.
You just answered my question.
Okay. Yeah, Niket, you have raised your hand.
This is actually making sense.
Making sense? This is the first time Aniket has told me that this is making sense. Because Aniket will be with me with the whole class. Towards the end, when I'm waiting for kids to say, yes, I understood, Aniket will say, I'll say, did it make sense? He'll say, no. And then I start struggling. How do I make some sense to all my kids? Okay? Alright. Yes, Samanvita, go ahead.
What's the bar graph called?
This is called bar graph. Since you have bars, it's called bar graph or bar chart. Yeah?
No, what type of data is it?
This was the data. So again, This is just, these are different tools, okay? Guys, don't swing on the table, it will flip and you'll get hurt. And I have no qualification to do any medical treatment. So if anybody falls and gets hurt, I'll have no clue how to treat. Yeah, right, go ahead.
Sir, your camera's off.
My camera is off? Nope.
Yes.
You have to disconnect and join back. It's only,
Everyone's camera's off.
everyone's camera is off? Can everybody see me?
I can see you.
Yeah, so I think Anahita, you'll have to disconnect and join back.
I can see you.
Okay.
I can see you.
Okay.
I can see you.
Wonderful,
I
wonderful.
can't see you.
Okay, I don't need to hear that yes from everybody. It's okay, I was just checking. So, I'm sorry?
I can't see you.
You can't see me? So whoever can't see me, there's a magic trick. Disconnect and join back. That works. Okay?
So yes.
Like you? Okay. Everybody back to the class. Let's not waste even a second. That's not needed. So, I think there was somebody who was asking a question and I was probably talking to Samanvita. Samanvita, you were saying something, right? You were saying that, what is this called? So I'm saying this is the data or information. We organize the data and then we presented this data. This whole journey is called data representation. You have some information, you make some head or tail out of it, make some sense out of it, and then you present that so that everybody can read that without putting much of effort.
Okay.
So this is called data representation. And this tool, this approach, this technique of representing data is called bar chart. Okay, because you see bars here.
Or can bar graph.
Bar graph or bar chart. Now just give me a second. I have one of my best friend whom I have to kill.
Fractions. No, intelligence.
Yeah.
It's a best friend by best friend by
Okay. All right. Everybody back to the class. No distraction, please. So this is called bar chart. Now let's look at one more situation. And today's class you will probably not learn anything. It's not about doing some calculation. It's about, see, math is not just about doing multiplication, division, finding out percentage, finding out compound interest, or doing some linear equation, quadratic equation, whatnot. Math is also about, math deals with lot of information, lot of data, lot of questions revolving around information and how do you deal with those informations. What happened? All good? All good?
Yeah.
Okay. Whenever you get distracted or something is bothering you, something is not letting you focus, like you get tempted to play with your...
think of at the same time, that's why.
It's okay. Now, when you get tempted to play with your ring or see what is happening with the orange or brown color, keep it aside. Take a deep breath and remind yourself that I'm in a math class. Let's not do anything stupid. Oh, Rudraj. Not needed.
There's something stuck in my neck.
Not needed. Let's come back to this one. So we saw something called bar graph or bar chart. Yes, Reyans.
Sir, I can't see you.
Disconnect and join. That's the best way. Now, let's look at the next one called pie chart.
What? A pie?
Do you get prize for doing anything nonsensical? No, then don't do that. Anika with me, beta? Yep, Praneeth.
Is a pie chart supposed to look like a pie?
So,
I love pie.
okay, everybody. So, I will talk about it, obviously. It's named pie chart, so obviously it will not look like apple. Right? It will look like a pie. So, okay, guys. What did I say a few minutes ago? people have that issue with memory when they're above 80. They cannot remember things. You have that problem at the age of 8.
I'm not 8.
Shh. It's okay. Let's not waste it further. Okay? Now, we are talking about pie chart. So as Prince rightly said, it is a pie chart. So it will look like a pie. So let's see why it is called a pie chart. This will look like a pie. Shyanvi, all of you who are not able to control their emotions, laughing out loud with my stupid jokes, please control it. Take a deep breath so that we can focus on that. Shh, everybody here. Everybody on the pie. So pie chart, it actually looks like a pie. That's why it's called pie chart. And how it is used. Now let's say, in this class, we have how many kids? We have 15 plus, wait, hands down. Why? What is there to ask? Answer. I'm doing some calculation, I'll come to it. When there's a question to ask, I'll ask you a question. So in this class, we have 15 kids online and here we have 6 kids. So total we have 21 kids, okay? Now, out of this many kids, we have how many boys? So I'm just counting. Okay, let's see how many girls are there. Aditi, Ahana, Naita, then Mishika, Sinara, then Sanvi B, then Samanvita, Bhuvi, Anika, Sanvi G, Sayanvi, and then Anika here. So we have 13 girls. 13 girls
And
8 boys. Guys, there'll be a time when you are supposed to talk. If somebody talks all the time, do you know what is that called? People say he's out of his mind. That's why he's talking non-stop. So don't do that. Here, so 21 kids total, 13 girls, 8 boys. Do you think I can say, okay, all the things that you see in black is boys, and all the things that you see here in green is girls?
no.
No, because we have more girls here in the class. This is showing half and half. This is not correct. So what you do is, you make it big or small based on the number you are trying to represent.
So,
Yeah?
isn't this like a pie chart? Isn't this a circle with different colors in it and tells how much?
So no, so don't show your expertise for a little bit, okay? I'm just trying to complete that chain of thought, and then you'll be able to relate to it, okay? So let's not rush, okay? Because if you rush, then there's a problem. Now I'm saying that, okay, all the things that you see in green is girls, and all the things that you see in black is boys. And this makes some sense. That okay, I have taken a smaller piece for boys. If I look at this as a pizza or a pie, there's a smaller piece for boys and there's a bigger piece for girls, because there are more girls. So it is in the same proportion. It represents the distribution of the things here. Now, to your point, Rudraksh, yes, it's the same thing. It's a pie, and you split that based on how the distribution is. Yes, Praneet.
What this one example?
Yeah. No, you don't break it that way, okay? I mean that is not, there's nothing wrong with that. You will not break it like this. If you guys remember how the pizza is cut always in the store, they don't cut the pizza mostly. I mean, there are some creative stores where they cut it differently also. But you will always see, guys, hold your emotions, take a deep breath. If you see how the pizzas are cut, they are cut in slices like this. Okay? Unless the pizza delivery guy is super creative. Okay? So they cut slices let's say here, if you look at it, how many slices do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 slices. Okay. So if there were total 21 kids, every slice is representing 3 kids. If you look at it. Yep. I cut this pizza into or pie into 7 equal pieces. There are total 21 kids. This is what is representing all the kids. Now if I am talking about 8 boys and if I have to, let's say, mark them blue, if I have to mark them blue, I'll say, okay, if I color this part alone, this slice alone, I'm talking about 3 boys. Okay, I have 8 boys here in the class. So let's color this one also. So now 6 boys covered. But we have 8 boys, so probably 1/3 of this thing. So if I color this part also, so this piece is of 3. I'm saying 2 here, 2 in the blue part, and 1 here. Nikhil, sit down quietly, beta.
Okay.
Oopsie poopsie will not work. Keep it away. Okay. So coming back to this one. Now let's say if girls are all green, if I'm trying to represent all the girls as green, see this is 1, this is 1 plus 3 4, this is 4 plus 3 7, this is 7 plus 3 10, and this 3 10, 10 plus 3 13. See, all the ones in green is girls and all the boys in blue. So this is, so see, look at this size of this pizza and look at this size of the pizza or pie, whatever you call it. This part is blue, all blue is boys. This is smaller than this side, right? So pie chart helps you find out the right distribution, which shows how the whole thing is distributed. Is it making sense, or you guys are thinking which pizza to go for? Yeah?
Yes, sir.
I've seen pie charts. I've seen pie charts like this. They have a circle and they take a small piece and color code it and write how many.
That is somebody, when somebody is a rookie who doesn't know about what is a pie chart, that is when you'll get a pie chart like that.
No, like
So,
small pieces, color coded it and put it inside.
I'll show you small pieces, okay? I'll show you that also.
And percentage.
Exactly. So here you are seeing numbers. You can always distribute percentage also. Let's say, and somebody who draws a pie chart like that, bring him or her to my class, okay? I'll have one more student. Okay? Okay? Okay. Everybody back. Keep it back. And don't put any sincere effort for disturbing the class. Here. Guys, this is not funny at all. And if you keep on repeating this kind of mistakes over and over again, I'll simply ask daddy and mommy to buy you diapers. Because this mistake is only allowed for kids with diapers. You start roaming around with diapers. If you really want to stay away from diapers, please don't commit those mistakes over and over again. It looks cute when those small babies, right, when they make this kind of mistake. It doesn't suit you guys at this age now. That phase is over. Let's come to another pie chart. Now, let's say this is another pie or pie chart I'm trying to draw. What I'm trying to do is, let's say I'm talking about how I'm planning my finances for the month. Okay, let's say I got some money. I'm not disclosing that to you guys. Okay, guys, stay stable. That'll be better. Let's say now I'm saying I'm planning my finances for the month. Okay, I'm not telling you guys what is my salary, but I'm telling you that okay, whatever money I get, 50% of that goes for paying the EMI. Okay. Another 20% of that goes for paying the utility bill. Another 15% is used for grocery and medical. 5% is saved for future, meaning I save this money in my bank for a rainy day. And 10% on education and classes. So my kids take some classes for which I have to pay. I keep 10% of my salary. So this is how just a rough view of how I'm planning my finances for the month. Okay, don't worry about that. Now, okay, so I'm saying 50% is for EMI of the house. If this is my pie, flat 50% is gone for EMI of the house. Where I'm living, I'm paying 50% of my salary for EMI. I'll color this in black. 50% for EMI. Okay? Half of the pie is gone for paying the EMI. Now, 20% for utility bill. So 20% of that, so 50% is this much, 20% would be probably this much. Okay? Is everybody able to follow me so far?
Yes, sir.
Noah?
Yes, sir.
Shanvi, everybody? Aniket? Wonderful.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Anika?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is 20%. I'm sorry, beta?
I understand.
Okay. 20% of it is going for utility bill. Let me color that red. So this red portion is for my utility bill. 20% utility. Who's moving the chair? Guys. Now, 15% for grocery and medical. So 15% would be probably this much. Do you guys think that talking always gives you extra weight? Talking is important, but meaningful talking is more important. Grocery is 15%. Okay? 5% for future. So, let me say this is 5% for future. This is a dark black here. Okay? This is 5%. I'll write 5% here so that you can see it. And then 10% for education, and so remaining 10%. This is for education. 10% education. Now, if you look at this pie chart, this clearly showcases how this money planned.
Sir, I have a question.
I'll come to that, beta.
There are guests at my house. Can I leave the meeting?
Sure. But guys, everybody, again, before Noah goes, what I am noticing is you guys are hardly bothering to watch the video of the class. Nobody watches the video of the class after the class to revise or to practice. My sincere request to you all would be that please make sure that you are spending at least 15 to 20 minutes for each of the video of the class. That way you can, you can fulfill the purpose for which I am creating it. Otherwise, no, we can talk and forget about each other. Yep. Go ahead, Noah. That's fine. Yep. Yeah, Anahita is saying something. I'm sorry, beta?
What do you use 50% for? It says EM1.
Which one? EMI, equal monthly installment. That's what we pay for the home loan or for car loans or whatnot.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, Mishika.
Did my brother only watch watch that video?
It's just, see, look at it this way. It is whatever we are learning in the class, right? I ask you guys not to be busy taking notes, and there's no need to take notes. So, but then the way that the way human brain works, we learn something. Within 2 hours, you will see that 50% of that will evaporate. Within 24 hours, 70% will evaporate. Within 48 hours, 85% evaporates. Sanvi, what happened? Halloween? Sanvi is trying to scare the teacher. Okay, so what I was saying was, this is very normal, okay? So the reason why I'm making the video, okay, the idea is not for me to become a YouTuber. I don't think I'm ever wanting to become a YouTuber. I mean, if you call me YouTuber because I upload video, yes, I'm a YouTuber, but I mean, that is not my future goal. These videos, stop laughing, don't need it. These videos are meant for you guys to revise, and my expectation is after the class, maybe after a couple of days, say, okay, let's see what did we learn this week. Before you try attempting the assignment, it will be a good idea to spend 15 minutes with the video. Wherever you see me blabbering like what I've been doing for the last 2-3 minutes, that part you can skip. That has no meat into it. Okay? But other things, whatever we are doing, like this diagram. If you look at this again one more time, it'll make it much more clear to you guys. Okay? So don't watch the entire video, but I would suggest every class's video, you must watch for 10-15 minutes at least. That will help you recall. And that time when you're doing recall, you can note down that, okay, these are the things that we had learned. Okay, in your own way. Yes, Anvi, you're saying something. You had raised your hand, that's what I'm asking.
Since I missed a lot of classes, I have to watch a lot of videos.
Okay, that's good. So it's not just about watching the video. So watch it, note down that, okay, these are the things that we learned, and then you recollect it in your way. So that way, the concepts stay with you longer, because whatever we are learning now, it's not about we learn something in 4th grade and 5th grade. That is not going to be needed. You'll be learning deeper concepts around those things. So you have to carry these concepts with you till a much older age, at least till you come out of high school. Yeah. And even in college maybe. So these concepts that you're learning now, that has to carry on with you, and that's why revising things, practicing problems would make it easy for you all. Okay, now coming back to this one. So we looked at bar chart. What did that do? It gave us a better view of the information. This pie chart is another tool where you are seeing that, okay, how something is distributed among people, or among different expense categories. So basically when your total information adds up to 100%, you will use a pie chart. If you are talking about some random data only, then okay, temperature, you are trying to plot the temperature for next 5 days. That will not add up to any percentage, right? That is not a distribution. So when something is adding up to a total 100%, you will use a pie chart. When you are talking about distributed data, that is when you use bar chart or other tools. Yes, Praneeth.
Here's my pie chart.
Yeah. Beautiful. By pie charts, bar chart, histogram, whatever graph tools that we use, actually, now in true sense, I'm not making fun. I'm saying that those are actually beautiful, because that adds more presentation ability to the information that we are looking at. Yes.
What's a histogram thing?
I will teach that. Yes, Pradeep. You're talking to the mute button.
I was pressing the keys for that, and I actually did that.
Okay, not a problem. So far, everybody clear about what is bar chart, bar graph, and pie chart, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Now let's go to histogram. Histogram. There is an interesting thing about it. Guys, can you promise yourself, not to me, Yeah, no, what is that?
Isn't Instagram complicated?
Whatever we are learning, see, there is nothing called complicated in my mind, okay? Because I always say I am not intelligent. If there is something complicated, it will not be me who will be teaching it. I only teach simple things. I teach up to pre-calculus till 11th grade, and everything is simple for me. If it is complicated, I will not teach that. And on a much serious note, there is nothing called complicated. We study it or we don't study it. If you study something well, that will not be complicated. If you don't study, it will always be complicated, no matter what. Yep.
What are we going to learn about? I kind of forgot.
I said histogram. And histogram has nothing to do with US history. It's histogram. It's a tool. It's a technique. Like we saw bar chart or pie chart. It's similar to that. There's something called histogram. Yeah.
Can you teach 12th grade math?
Yeah, I do. I can teach up to college level. I am teaching pre-calculus, that is for college level math. I can.
How do you spell histogram?
Histogram.
I know.
Sharmi, tell me.
I must have a mistake, sorry.
Okay.
This is a new one.
Okay, guys, we have hardly 45 minutes for the class to learn histogram. And everybody who is counting every minute must be getting worried now that we still have 45 minutes to deal with this old man. Unfortunately, yes. Let's continue. Histogram. So we saw, let's put bar graph and histogram side by side. And all the musical kids here who are making unnecessary sound, please don't do that. Who is that funny chap? Don't do that. Bar graph and histogram, I'm trying to put them side by side, okay, so that we can relate. Now let's talk about Rudraksh, can you put your hands on the table? Better. Let's say we're talking about temperature for the week that we concluded just now. Okay? This is Monday temperature, Monday. This is Tuesday. This is Wednesday. This is Thursday. This is Friday. And this is Saturday. And this was, let's say, 65, this was 80, this was 80, this was 78, this was...
Sir,
Yep.
you forgot to put the S under Saturday and you forgot Sunday.
Yeah. So Sunday is not done yet. So anyway, don't worry about it, okay? The intention of drawing this is different. I'll do it, don't worry. This is, let's say, 63, this is 55, this is 58, Saturday as Pranit said, and let me put Sunday also. Sunday, okay? This is 57, let's say, okay? Here, all these are bars, okay? I'm using same color, but every bar is representing, or the height of the bar is representing the temperature for that day. This one is 65 degree, 80 degree, 78 degree, 63 degree, 55 degree, 58 degree, 57 degree. And these are completely disconnected. There is no relationship between them. Now, let's think about Rudraksh. If you're getting tempted to make that extra sound, please don't do that. I don't take pride in being loud, but it requires you guys also to reciprocate. Now, let's look at an exam of 30 kids for 100 marks, and we saw that 40 kids got 70 out of 100, or 40 kids got between 60 and 70, 30 kids got between let me put it differently. 0 to 30 marks out of 100, there were 5 kids. 31 to 60, there were 22 kids. 61 to 90, there were 2 kids. And 91 to 100, there was 1 kid. Okay? So, here we are representing the temperature of 7 days in a week. We have to keep that aside, better. Just 5 more minutes, okay? Not 5 minutes, we have 15 more minutes. Just hold it. So there are 7 days and their temperature for different days and the height of the body is representing that. But what is the temperature of Monday and Tuesday? There is no relationship, there is no linkage, we are keeping them separate. Here, I'm talking about 30 kids. We took the test of 30 kids with 100 marks question paper. And there were 5 kids who got score of 0 to 30. There were 22 kids who got score between 31 and 60. And there were 2 kids who got between 61 and 90. And there was 1 child who got between 91 and 100. Now let's try plotting it here. And this time we'll plot it differently. This is 0, 30, 60, 90 and 100. 0 to 30, 5 kids. So this is, let's say 2, 4, 6. Or, okay, no, not 2, 4, 6. I will say 7, 14, 21. So 0 to 30, 0 to 30 there were 5 kids. So 5 kids, less than 7. This bar that you see in black is 0 to 5, 0 to 30, 5 kids, 5 kids. Now 31 to 60, 31 to 60 is 22 kids. So we are talking about this. And I will color this, let's say green. So this
Is that 21?
22. This one is 21, but the number of kids is 22, so I'm little above 21. Okay. 61 to 92 kids. So 61 to 92 kids. So this is 7, so almost very little. And this is blue one. And then 91 to 100 is just 1 kid. So this is probably a much smaller distance. I'm making it dark black. So this is 22, this is 2, this is 1. Now what you see, hold it.
Is that what kind of number is that next to 100?
1. So here, hold it, let me complete the sentence. Before there is question, before the question is asked, there is no answer. I mean, without the question, there is no answer, right? Are you rushing for restroom?
No.
Okay.
Like, my skin was cutting off and I peeled it off. Now it like burns.
Okay, so what do? I told you in the beginning of the class, I am not qualified enough to talk about any medical treatment.
Sir,
Yeah, Praneeth.
I couldn't understand so clearly.
Yeah, so there's a reason for it. If there are kids who keep asking me that there's a fly going in front of my eyes, there's a fly bothering me, there's a mosquito singing a song in my ears, how will I explain things? Okay, guys, control your emotions. Go, whatever you want to do, go and come back quickly. Okay. Okay. Control. Everybody, we have only 12 more minutes. Let's make sure that we learn what is histogram. And as Praneeth said, it is not clear. Because I have not made it clear yet. So now pay attention to this. This was a bar graph. We saw that, okay, we had Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We had a clear date, clear target for which we were trying to plot the data or information. Wednesday is Wednesday. There is nothing called in between Wednesday and Thursday. It's Wednesday or Thursday, right? So they are very independent of each other. And we had the graph plotted for them. Now here, we are not talking about exact target, we are talking about a range. We are saying, okay, 0 to 30, somebody would have probably got 25, somebody got 3, somebody got 29, and all that together is a range, 0 to 30. 0 to 30 is 5 kids. There were 22 kids who got marks between 31 and 60. Look at the size of the bar. This says, this is the range 30 to 60. Okay? Between 30 and 60, somebody is here, somebody is here, somebody is here, somebody is here. Yeah? Correct? So this is again a range. Unlike this is Friday, this is a range. This is Thursday, this is a range. It's not saying Wednesday to Friday. But here it's saying 30 to 60. That's one difference. Okay? Am I making sense, Praneeth? Little better this time? Sanvi G, Sanvi B, Mishika, everybody? Okay. Okay. Anika?
Yes, sir.
Anika, clear beta? Aditi?
Yes, sir.
Bhuvi, everybody okay? So, basically the basic difference between bar graph and histogram is that bar graph is specific information and the representation. Here you are talking about range. And then the other thing is, here there is no continuation. Okay? After Monday, let's say you had break for 3 days. You are plotting only Monday and Saturday data. You can have a bar chart like this. But you will not say 0 to 30, then forget everything and put 100 here. No. You will have the continuous range and then you plot against it. So that's the difference between bar chart and histogram. Both look similar. Between in the bar chart, you will see the gap. Here you will not see the gap. They are all one after another. And they are always about a range. Is that okay? Yeah? Yes or no? So let's quickly try summarizing, because there are a lot of things that we start talking about. We talk about mosquitoes, flies, somebody being hurt, somebody cracking a joke, my neighbor doing something. So let's do a quick recap of what we have learned so far. So first thing we started with was,
Data representation.
I'll do a recap. Please don't interrupt in between. If there's a question to be asked, I'll ask. Okay? First thing we talked about, why do we need to talk about data representation? What is the role that it plays? And then we all saw that, okay, we are all surrounded by information, which we call data. Right? You guys are always knowing what is happening in your neighborhood, who has how big houses, who has how many kids, who has AT&T connection. No, there's nothing too funny about it. No, don't find a reason to laugh unnecessarily, okay? Not good. Who has what, how many dogs in their house, who has cats, who has how many cars. All this is information. And when you absorb all that information, you would not be able to retain all of it. So all the meaningful information, when you collect it, that is still in a very unstructured form. When you collect it, that is raw data. That would not give you any conclusive view out of it. When you group them, categorize them, say, okay, fine, I'm only going to talk about all the different varieties of cars that we have in our neighborhood. Then you're focusing your whole discussion around car. Then you'll say, okay, 80% of the cars are Japanese cars, 60% of the cars are blue in color, 30% of the cars are older than 10 years, right? So when you collect the information, you categorize them, group them. When you categorize them, then you'll have a lot more information about it, and then you make it more presentable using these tools called bar graph, pie chart, or histogram. Or there are more tools which we will keep talking about, which we'll keep learning in the coming classes, coming years as well, right? The entire data representation is something that you cannot learn at this age. We have same thing happening in next grade and the future grades also. Yes, Sandesh.
So isn't plot chart one of the data?
Plot chart, data. So you have dot plot, you have stem and leaf, you have line graph. So there are more tools. We will keep on getting exposed to more of them. If there's something that you
I forgot what a line plot is.
line plot, so it's called dot plot or line. There's another one called line graph. So dot plot is this. Okay. Let's say. Let me give you guys a quick way to recollect what is a dot plot. Is there anybody in the class who remembers what is a dot plot? Anybody in the class who remembers what is a dot plot?
Yeah, I do.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
It's a line
Tell me.
plot.
A
It's a line
dot
plot.
Wait. See, when you raise hand, it doesn't mean you can start. I'll pick up who has to talk. Yep.
a dot plot. It's like a number line, but then you have numbers like 29. I hope that like a test grade. You put a dot. How many people got like from 50 to 60, like that.
You can explain it? Is that negative?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a line, number line. It can have negative number as well.
I think it was minus.
It's minus or negative, same, right? Okay. So I know everybody knows about it. Let me give you guys a lame example here. Dot plot is something that you can plot against a number line. Let's say I'm trying to plot in every class out of 1 minute, out of 1 hour, how many times somebody gets distracted. Okay? So let's say,
I got distracted.
do you have to prove your expertise one more time? Please don't do that. So this is, let's say, first week. You got distracted 1 time. Second week, you got distracted 2 times. Okay? Third week, you got distracted. Second week, you got distracted twice. Third week, you got distracted 5 times. 6 times. Fourth week, you got distracted 2 times. I'm just plotting it. There was one fabulous week when you got distracted 0 times. So these dots are nothing but against a number, it tells you the frequency or occurrence of a certain event. That's all about it.
What's the
Okay.
negative? If I
Negative is my neighbor's home address, which will not talk about it.
Hello.
Yeah. Yes, Pradeep.
What a speed and a proper of a line plot of a dot plot.
Yeah, so it's on the number line occurrence of certain event. So there could be different scenarios. So yeah. Yes, Naita.
Wait, sir. Are you talking about a dot plot or a line plot? Those are different things.
Okay, you explain the class. What is the difference?
A line plot is it's a bit like a bar graph, but there are dots going that way.
So that is not called line plot. That is called line graph actually. So that way it is
Oh,
more
yeah.
clear.
I think I got confused.
Yeah. So that's why I was wanting to hear it from you so that you will be more clear about it. So line graph is nothing but when you have a bar chart and when you connect the top of that gives you a trend. That is called line graph. Yep. Okay, Aniket.
Sir,
Mm-hmm.
you know the week 3, you put 6 dots.
Mm-hmm.
You put 6 dots instead of 5.
Yeah, because there was one uncounted dot. I'm just kidding. So basically, what I was trying to say, ultimately it boils down to what we are trying to represent. Rudraks, can you stop making that sound better?
I'm not making that sound.
I'm not making that sound either. From where it is coming then?
Not me.
Okay. Okay, stop that. Okay, stop pointing at others. Always try fixing your problem. If everybody is sensible enough to fix their problem, trust me, the world will be a great place to live.
Oh,
Let's not worry about everybody else.
okay, I'll fix it.
World is already a great place to live because you fix your problem. Okay, all right. So we talked about bar chart, we talked about histogram, we talked about dot plot also. That you guys only explained. I did not do anything. And we looked at pie chart as well. Yes, Sanvi B.
I don't know why it puts me on a Chromebook, but it takes me out and put me on Google Slides.
I don't know, beta. We'll take care of it later. Don't worry about it. But we learned about enough of data representation techniques for now. There's one thing called stem and leaf that we will briefly talk about in the next class. And then
I love
if there's anybody having any doubt about it, we'll clarify it and then we'll move on to the next topic, which will be more interesting than what we have done so far.
Stimulation is easy.
Alright?
Sure, I don't even know what
We're learning about it.
Stop it now. So we will stop here. I will let you guys go. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Bye, sir.
And we'll meet you guys in the next class.
Bye, sir.
Yep. Alright. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.